Yep, so I'm going to do some more talking. God already knew in advance what you were going to do in time, who you were going to be when you were called, and how you were going to treat that body that you have. Just so you know, you are the prescription. Okay? This is why you're the angel in time who gets a face over and over and over if you wanted to. Now, at the same time, there are characters who have came to play and they will not be called back. Look at your movie industry and how that works. When you become a star, okay, you get to go and play a role as a character in a movie. It's the same way. When you become a star in heaven, you get to go play a role and be a character in the grand movie called Life. It is the Truman Show, okay? And you are a yes man. The yes man is also a no man. And you need to know mankind includes man and woman. So when I say man, I'm also talking about a woman, you guys, just so you know. When you come into time, you get to play the character you were assigned. Now, you get to come into time and you play your role, okay? And just so you know, before you came into time, because you are a signature wave, it is predictable. Your character is predictable. This is what your zodiacal birth chart shows you. Utilizing the stars and the constellations, those dots connect to paint a story that you're starring in. Okay, even though your star is probably not a part of the constellations, all stars are connected. All stars are connected. This is why you're on Star Road. You're on Rainbow Road already because you are the Roy G. Biv. You're the road, the R rabbit of the Alpha fire, earth, air, water. D is fire, earth, air, water. You can only see this when you understand how the resident angel, or Ra, the soul, connects with the alphabet. The alphabet is the blueprint. Just like Metatron's cube is the blueprint. People here talking about squares and boxes being bad. And you need to understand how the black box is the symbology of your flesh. If you think your flesh is bad, friend, more than likely you're not going to inherit the flesh again. Okay? You need to understand what's happening on earth right now. People are being chosen to come back into time again and inherit heaven here on the earth because the upgrade has come, friends. The upgrade has come into the game, into the simulation, where, yes, the realization of heaven being here and that you've already died and gone to heaven right here. If people are still wondering if they're going to go to heaven, and they don't understand that this place that we dwell in is already heaven, it's more than likely that they're not coming back here. And then you have people who they claim that they're ascended masters and they're not going to be doing another tour here to planet Earth. They're not going to be coming here to this heaven again, friend. They've already decided. Your decision does play a very vital role in whether you come back here or not. Just so you understand, it is a privilege to have flesh, to play in the material realm. It is a privilege, friend. Everything you do here as the prescription, it just adds to the program. It adds to the program. It keeps the program or the game going. Now, so in the future, just so you know, there are not lots of people here like there are today. The reason why there's so many souls on the earth today is because they have been called from the whale all at once. You can see the majority, and the majority that are here, they have been here many times before. This is why all the cosmic Akashic Records information is being laid out, and a lot of the people who are constructing their stories, they are liars, friend. They are liars. They don't really understand what they're talking about. They're just repeating what they have heard. Just like when all those people tell you to kill your ego, and I've shown you several times how it's your electric go. If you have an ego problem, it's called your own mentality. Your own mentality is the problem if you have a problem with your electric go, because you are the ego that goes. You're the electric for the electric rabbit. Ra. Ra is all about electric, friends. Ra is also the sun. The sun is all about electric also. Just like you're all about electric as a grand crystal, just so you know. And if you're going to kill your ego, in a sense, you have dimmed your light. You have not become more. You have become less. This is why many are blessed, because they will be less. Okay, and in the future, it's not about be lessings. It's about be more. Being more. Yes, we will all become more, because right now, man is looking at themselves as only man. And they have looked at themselves as only man for a long time, and they've put all the gods above them on a pedestal. And you need to understand, in the future, man becomes the gods. How do they become the gods? Through the realization of the self, friend. When you realize your grand power and the glory that you have, and then you see yourself as a god who has inherited the flesh, a beautiful piece of equipment that is perfect, maybe then people will start seeing how mankind has literally been programming themselves for thousands of years to be less. This is why they wrote the English word spell of blessing, where all could be less. They could be lessened in the mind, because they needed a lesson. They needed a lesson to learn who they are once again. Once you learn who you are, friend, you no longer need to be less. You can be more. You can be whoever you want to be. So yes, I wanted to start this video out just to talk to you about how basically everything that happens here on planet Earth, it's all been predetermined, friend. It's all been predetermined, and the Age of Aquarius should help you see that. As man bridges further into the Age of Aquarius, they will truly begin to activate in their mind's eye. Yes, all the third eyes will open, and we will become more, because we understand who we are, and then we overstand that power and utilize it in the future. And the future is today. The future is today. This is why you must awaken today if you have not, and enjoy the glorious light, to see the light and be more. Just like in the darkness shows you more also, friends. Everything here is literally here, right where it's supposed to be. Then the program will continue to go right where it's supposed to go. That's what it's all about. It's all about that. It's all about the awakening. And everybody who's supposed to wake up, woke up. And those who are not awake, they will wake up if they are called to wake up. If not, then yes, they will just continue in their slumber. Yeah, and then they will have to wait their turn to come back. They will have to wait their turn, because you need to understand how the angels love to come to earth. They love to get a body. They love to play ground. And they love to glorify this glorified house of God. Yeah, so anyone who's afraid of the body being a prison, it's more than likely you will not get a body again, friend, because of your mindset. Which, by the way, God already knew how you were going to be. So yeah, that's probably why some only get so many incarnations, whereas others get more than the rest. Not because they have been bad, friends. This place is not a bad place to come. This is a beautiful place. This is heaven right here. You need to think about your decisions in this house and the reality of what this house is. You'll learn more when you cross over